Hello and welcome back. This is my second video in this series about preparedness for college as a pre-med student. The first video I did was talking about how to choose your major as a pre-med student. This video I'm going to talk about advice I wish I knew prior to starting on my first day of college and go from there. So the first thing I want to talk about was my experience with college. So I went up to college 2 days before move-in day. We got some things for the dorms. Move-in day, we moved in, went to orientation, and then it was off to the races. I didn't know anybody that had gone to medical school. My family members did not do pre-med. I had no clue what I was getting myself into. So I'm hopeful that this video can be somewhat of a resource for those of you that might be in similar experience as me, so you don't go into it as blind as I did. The first thing I want to talk about is I hope that you're not spending your summer studying, but one thing that you can do to help yourself is to learn how you study material best and learn material best. Remember, active recall, quizzing yourself, and testing yourself by teaching are great ways to know that you know the material or not. This is going to be a large sum of information at one time, and it's only going to get more as you get into med school. So this is vital and very important. 2 is you don't have to know everything right away. It's going to accumulate slowly. 3, don't compare yourself to anyone else's timeline. People are going to be different majors. They're going to have different backgrounds, different experiences. Stay in your lane. Focus on what you need to get done. And think about the future a little bit so you can be prepared for it. But don't compare yourself to others. And the next one I want to talk about is taking care of yourself. So yes, studies are important and doing well in your classes are important, but you need to make sure that you're eating well, you're sleeping well, that you have time for community, time for religion if that is important to you, and time for exercise as well. Taking care of your physical and mental health is vital during this process. And I cannot speak to that enough. Also want to talk about getting to know your professors early on so that later on when they have to go write you a letter of recommendation, it feels natural. So think about that early. You have to start building your resume to get into med school, but don't just choose everything. Don't overcommit yourself to everything. Find things that you're passionate about and seek out those opportunities. So for me, I loved giving back to people with disabilities. And so I tutor people with disabilities, and I work with PT and OT patients with equine therapy. And I did global health because I loved giving back in that way. And so that's my advice for you in that regard. Other than that, failure is going to be a part of the journey, and so do not give up if you see a test score that's lower than you want or a grade that's lower than you want, because it's just part of the process. So be kind to yourself, adapt, seek help. There will be tutors on campus. There will be tutors in your department. There will be people who are the same major as you that are your friends that can help you. There is your professors' office hours that are there for you. You're not alone in this. And so keep that in mind. Finances are really important. I wish someone had talked to me a little bit about this starting out. You really want to minimize your amount of debt all through undergrad and medical school by living below your means, buying used textbooks, maybe not doing as many fun things as your friends are doing, but really budgeting as early as possible would be another piece of advice I have for you. And lastly, don't forget to have fun. Pre-med is really hard. It's different than all the other majors, but don't forget to enjoy yourself responsibly and make that time for community and friends. This is just a few things that I would recommend going into college for the first time. The list, literally I could come up with 100 things that I would give advice, but these are the things I wanted to focus on today. And then my quote for today would be present focused only. Don't think about the past. Don't spend too much time on the future. This is very important in college. One of the best advice that I would give my students as I tutor them is take it one day at a time. What do you have to get done for today? Focus on that. Take care of yourself, and the rest will take care of itself. Good luck. Congratulations for getting into college. It's an exciting journey. I will see you next time. Bye.